Hey guys, I'm back with part 2 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. Here in this one, we're going to be bringing up the exterior walls for the second floor of the house, and we're also going to be doing the roof for the lower sides. So be sure to go ahead and grab some andesite, gray concrete, white stained glass panes, pillar quartz blocks, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, smooth quartz slabs, cobblestone stairs, stone brick stairs. Then some cobblestone slabs and stone brick slabs. And then you want to make sure just to grab some regular quartz stairs and regular quartz slabs. Some quartz bricks, dark oak fences, and then I'm going to be using a flower pot and some blue orchids for the decoration below the windows on the second floor. So be sure to gather up the regular quartz stairs, the slabs, and the quartz bricks. We'll be sure to use these right now. And then this will be the only use for this video, so we can then just go ahead and get rid of them so that we don't accidentally use them on parts of the house where we don't want to use the regular ones. So I'm going to start with the quartz stairs. I'm here at the entrance of the house. I'm going to line up where the second pillar is, and I'm just going to place 2 stairs like that on each side. And then we're going to have a slab. And then we're going to have a set of stairs going across to the other side. So this is just a little step up here to the front door. Now you can switch to the quartz bricks. We'll go ahead and place a strip right underneath the door, so where this glass is, and then we'll fill in the remaining space right here. And we'll just leave it at that for the step up. So you can then just clear all of these blocks, and I'll just gather up as many of these as I can. Okay, so that'll be good for now. So everything else we're still going to continue using. Now let's start marking out the roof for the lower sides. So I'll head on over here to this right side first, and we're going to be starting out with the smooth quartz stairs and the slabs. And we're going to be placing these at the top layer of the walls that we have marked out. So the smooth quartz stairs are going to be all upside down, wrapping all the way around. But in each outer corner, like right here and here, we're going to have a smooth quartz slab. So let's have these stairs. We'll just start over here. We'll place these all upside down, and we'll bring this all the way up towards the front. And once you meet up here where the pillar is, you just want to place a slab, and then back to the stairs. And then you want to make sure to place up against this pillar. So we're going to have the stair curving like that. We'll have another slab. And then back to the stairs, we'll bring this all the way over until it's lined up here where this pillar is. We'll have another slab, another stair up against that pillar, and then we'll have 2 more stairs like that, another slab, and then stairs going all the way towards the back. So right here, another slab, stairs again, this one's going to be up against it. Oh, hold up, what the heck? So then we have a slab there, and then we have the stairs again, slab right here at the edge, stair again, and then we'll bring this all the way over to that other wall. So this is going to be the overhang here for the roof at this lower side for the right side of the house. Now we're going to be marking out a triangle point here at the front, so at each of these outer corners. So I'll start over here at this left side. We're going to place a stair, just like that, on top of that slab. And then we'll have an upside down stair like that, kind of on its side. And then you just want to go back and forth with a stair facing up like that, and upside down right behind it. Just back and forth, and the center point for this triangle point is going to be right here in the center of this window. So we're going to bring this left side up until it's lined up here at the left. And then we'll start bringing that right side up until it's lined up here at this part of the window. So just back and forth, upside down, and up until we're lined up with that left side. So just one more. So now you can see this side is lined up at this left part of the window. So now we'll go to the right side and line it up at the right part of that window. So now you can see how these are both at the same height, and we just have the one space down the middle remaining for the middle point. So up here, we're just going to have an upside down smooth quartz stair on its side again like that, and then a slab to top it off. So this is the triangle point here at the front right side. Now you can switch to the andesite. We're going to go behind this shape, and we're just going to fill all of this in. You could just follow along where all the upside down stairs are. So I'll start right here on this corner, and you could just work your way up like this. You just want to make sure not to place any of the blocks on the outer side like this. So you can see how the andesite is here on the outer side of these stairs. You just want to make sure you're filling in all the space here on the inside. So it's like that. And now we'll just go straight across right here at the bottom. And then you can fill in all the space here in the middle. So now on the outside, this is what it's looking like. And now within the shape, I'm just going to have a little window as a decoration here on the exterior. So I'm going to leave this space here at the top. I'll start on the second space and I'll work my way down by 3. You can switch to the smooth quartz stair. We'll have one here at the bottom, and then one upside down at the top. And then the remaining space here is going to be filled in with a white stained glass pane. So just a little window right there in the roof. And now I'm going to be sure to grab the cobblestone slab. I'll just swap out the full block there, and then the stone brick slab, and I'll just swap out that pillar. So we have this little part right here that juts out. So I'll just start out with these stone brick slabs. And I'm going to be here on this outer edge, and I'm going to fill all this in. So it's like that. And now we're going to go up half a space and just fill in the remaining section right here. So this is just a little bit of the roof here for where this part of the wall juts out. And eventually, once we have the entire roof all filled in, we're going to go back with some of the cobblestone blocks and just add some extra texture. So first, let's just continue with the stone brick stairs, and we're now just going to start filling in the main roof. So I'll start over here on this side. We're going to be all the way down at the bottom, and I'm going to be right on top of the overhang for now. So we're just going to follow along here with the stone brick stairs, and then we're going to kind of just curve it, bring it on over here like that. And now we'll go on the other side, on that same layer all the way down at the bottom, and we'll just follow along where all these stairs are. So I'll just bring this straight across. And then here at the back, what I'm going to do is just place an extra 3, so this final one is lined up here at the corner where this piece juts out. We'll do the same on this side, so we'll line up where this one is. We'll be right on top of this overhang. We'll bring a strip over till right there, so it's just lined up there at that other side. And now right here, let's go ahead and fill this in with some slabs. So I'll switch to the stone brick slabs. I'll have a layer right here on this overhang. And then I'm going to go up in between these stairs and have another layer. And now we'll continue with the stairs. I'll just start back over here. And now you pretty much just want to follow along within the edge of all these stairs, as well as where those slabs are, all the way over to where we left off. So I'll bring this over. You can see we're just lined up here where the smooth quartz stair is. So we'll bring this right along, all the way over. And it should now be lined up right there. So that's the second layer. It all flows together, looks good. Now we'll go over here. We're going to do the same thing that we did here for this first layer. We just want to follow along at the edge of it. So we're going to bring this over one block further. So we're just still right here on the edge. It all flows together nicely. So let's go up in the next layer. We'll do the same thing. Like that. I'll go ahead and just stay on this side. I'm going to bring it up. So we already have 3. I'm going to bring this up all the way over till there 2 more times. So it's going to be a total of 5. And now we'll go on this other side and we'll do the same thing. So we already have 2. So we're going to go up 3 more times, the same way that we did the other 2 layers over here. So now once you bring this side up to 5 as well, you're going to see how each side is now just back to back right here at the top. So now you can see we still have this shape right here in the middle. So what we're going to do is start over there, wrap around over to here and team it up at the edge, and then we're just going to go straight back towards the front. So I'll start over here, I'll wrap it around, and then just connect it towards the front again. Like that. And now you can see we just have this strip right here down the middle, which we're going to fill in with the slabs. So now we have the roof all done here for this lower right side of the house. And that all looks good. So now that we have it all filled in, I'm then going to use the cobblestone slabs and the cobblestone stairs to cut out a bunch of random holes and then fill it in to add extra texture to the roof. So I'll start here where this overhang, or my bad, where this piece struts out. So I'll have these slabs. You could just replace a couple blocks here and there. Just kind of even it out between these stone bricks and the cobblestone. So if that actually looks good, just add some extra texture to the roof. Now, I'll go ahead, since we already have the slabs, we'll replace some of the slabs up here. So maybe a little something like that will be good. And then we have some of the slabs here at the back as well. And there we go. Now, we could use the cobblestone stairs and replace some of the stairs. So I'm just going to go through and do a little something like this. Just cut out a bunch of random holes and replace it with the cobblestone. And keep in mind, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. If you like how it looks with either all cobblestone or all stone bricks, you could just leave it as it is. But I just like to add some extra texture, give it a bit of a more realistic look. So just a quick look, this is what it's looking like for mine right now. I think this will be good enough, so I'm now going to start filling it all back in with the cobblestone stairs. And just as a little heads up, if it might be a little bit confusing now to figure out where these stairs actually go back to, I would recommend instead of deleting all the blocks randomly like this, you could, so let's say I'm going to replace this block, you could go ahead and delete it, and then just replace it immediately back so you know exactly where the stair actually goes. Because some of the curves, like let's say like right here, you might not be able to tell where exactly to actually place the stairs. I can see right here, we're just going to have a stair like that. And we just flow this curve back together right here. But it might be a bit confusing to tell where the stairs actually go. So you could just delete a stair and replace it back immediately after you delete it, if that makes it easier for you. So there we go, I replaced all of those holes. So this is what it should be looking like, a little something like this. I'm going to leave this side as it is for now. We do have some windows in the roof that we're going to be adding, but I'll be sure to do that in part 3, because once we do this roof over here and all of these walls here for the second floor, we're not going to really have time to also do those windows. But now, let's head on over here to this left side, and we'll do the roof here above the garages. So now we'll start with the smooth quartz stairs and the slabs, and we're going to be adding the overhang, similar to how we did it over there. So I'll start over here at this front side. We have the smooth quartz stairs, which just place these all upside down, and if you remember in each corner, like each outer corner, we're going to be adding a smooth quartz slab. So right here, have a slab, have a stair like that going into that pillar, and then continue on with the stairs. So this side is all done, looks like that. Let's go towards the front. We have this one up against that pillar, slab again. So similar to what we did at the other side. So there we go, this is what it's looking like. Just have the overhang all marked out with a slab in each corner. And now I'm going to mark out the triangle point here at the front side. So it's going to be the same design that we did over there. The middle point is going to be right here down the middle of this window. So we're going to bring the right side up from that corner till you're lined up here at this side of the window. We'll bring the left side up from that corner until you're lined up here at the left side of the window. So just the same exact thing we did over there. So I'm just going to fast forward through this part. So I brought that side up, so it's lined up there. And now I brought that side up, it's at the same height as that one, lined up at the left side of the window. So it all looks good. We're going to have an upside down smooth quartz stair on its side like that at the top with the slab right there. And now you can switch to the andesite, and we're just going to fill in all this space here in the middle. And now on the outside, it's all filled in and looks like that. We're going to add another window just like that one. So we'll go here at the top, we'll leave this space. We'll go down at the second space, work your way down and carve out 3. We'll have the smooth quartz stair at the bottom and at the top, and then a white stained glass pane in the middle. So now you can see we have a bit of an unusual shape over here. There's like a lot of zigzags. So the roof is going to be a little bit different than that side. It's going to be a little bit more complex. But I'll start here where this piece juts out. And I'll just fill it all in with the stone brick slabs again. So just follow along here along the overhang. And then we just have this half space right here going straight across. And now let's switch to the stone brick stairs. I'll just mark out this right side first. So we're just going to be following along the overhang until we meet all the way there towards the front middle part of the house. Pretty simple, just follow right along with it. And now we'll go here on this back side and we'll do the same thing. And we're going to be adding some more slabs where that piece juts out. But we'll get to that in a second. Let me just go ahead and place all these stairs. So once you meet up here at the back, you just want to make sure to stop this stair until it's lined up here at the corner. We'll do the same on this side, so we'll place a stair right there, and then continue along towards the left, and stop it there. And now let's mark out where these slabs are. So we'll start with these stone brick slabs, we'll bring this strip straight across here where the overhang is, and then we have the layer in between the stairs. So exactly what we did over there at the back for that side. So it might look a little bit confusing with all the zigzags, but it's pretty simple, you just follow right along with it. And then here where this piece kind of shapes out as a triangle point, kind of like how it is over there, we're once again going to be bringing up each side by 5. So I'll start here at this front part where the garage doors are. We already have the first layer of the stone brick stairs, so now we'll just add another 4. So now you can see that is the second layer just following right along with the first layer. So I have this front side brought up by 5 layers like that. Now I'll go here towards this back side. We just have to add an additional 4. So now we have both sides brought up by 5 layers, so they should now meet up back to back right here where this part is. And now we just have all this space remaining here in the middle, so I'll start back up here towards the front. We'll just follow along where the previous layer is like we've done every other time, and then we're going to wrap around there at the back and work our way back up towards the front. And now if you did everything correctly, you should be left with a single space all the way throughout here, which will be filled in with these slabs. So this all looks good. I did everything correctly, but if yours doesn't flow together like that, then you might have maybe misplaced part of the wall, or maybe even misplaced a little bit of the roof. But this is how it should be looking. I'll try to go up above and get a top-down view. I'm trying to figure out the best angle. Maybe a little something like this, you could kind of see it. And now I'm going to go through with the cobblestone slabs and with the cobblestone stairs, cut out all the holes and replace them to add the extra texture, just like we did over there. So I'm just going to go through and do that, and I'll see you guys once I have it all done, and then we'll get on to the walls for the second floor of the house. This is what it's looking like for me. All filled in, looks good. So now we have the roof for each lower side all done. We still have to add all of the windows in the roof, but like I mentioned before, that'll be something we do in part 3. But now, for the rest of this video, we're going to focus on the exterior walls here for the second floor of the house in the middle. So now you could just gather up all these blocks here. And then we're also eventually going to need the dark oak fence, but all of these cobblestone and stone brick blocks we aren't going to be using in this video anymore. So you can switch to the pillar quartz block, and where you see all these remaining pillars here at the front, as well as for the back, we're going to be adding an additional 8 layers. So there's the first one, just another 8 blocks going up. So we're going to do that for all the other ones that you still see. So there we go, I just brought up all those pillars for both the front and the back. I'll head on back up here to the front, and we'll start focusing on the walls here for each side. So you can switch to the andesite, and we'll just place an extra 2 layers on top of the previous wall. So I'll maybe just go here on the inside, it might be a bit easier. So I'll start right here on this corner, work my way all the way over till right there, and then an extra layer on top of that. And now, here behind this pillar, we're going to add a layer going all the way up to the same height, and then another one right next to it. And then we have this pillar right here in the middle. We'll add a layer going up right along it, and then an extra one on each side. So we just have a space of 3 like that. And then over here we have one more space. So it's just like how we did the previous layer. So it's all just lined up. So we're just going to have the same window design here. And I'm going to be sure to grab the smooth quartz stairs. And we're going to add this little decoration below the window. So I'm just going to curve together 4 stairs like that. We'll do the same over here. And now on top of that, lined up where the window is, I'm going to add 2 flower pots. And I'm just going to be using the blue orchid. So this is what it's looking like. And now, I'm going to add a little feature in between the pillars right below these windows. So with the smooth quartz stair, we're going to be 1 block lower than this little feature that we have. So we're lined up here on this block where that is. So we're going to go down on this one, have a stair on each side. And then we're going to connect some smooth quartz slabs together like that. So these slabs should now be half a space away from the bottom of these stairs. And now, you can switch to the smooth quartz block. We'll place one underneath each stair. And then we'll have a set of upside down smooth quartz stairs below these slabs. And then we'll have another smooth quartz stair upside down on each side below that full block. So that's the little feature that I'm going to have in between the pillars. I'll do it again over here. So we have the stair on each side, the slabs in the middle, full block underneath, some more of these stairs, instead of stair on each side below that full block. So exactly what we just did over here on this side, we're then going to do over here at the left. So if you remember, we have the 2 additional layers of the andesite, and then I guess I'll just show it again, and then once we get to the back, I'll just maybe fast forward through those ones. So we have the 2 extra layers of the andesite going straight across right here, and then we have this layer going all the way up against that pillar. We have the 3 spaces right here in the middle. And then we have 2 spaces here, so behind that pillar and 1 more further than the edge. So it looks like this. And now we just have the same 2 window designs, and then we have those little flower decorations, so I'll be sure to do those. And now we're going to have those same 2 features like we did over there. So 1 here and here. So the entire front side is looking like this so far. Before we do this section right here in the middle, I'm going to head on to the back. And now do this section and that section. So it's going to be a bit different back here. It's not going to be as much as we did at the front. We actually have a balcony here at the back side of the house, so we don't have to do like the little feature in between the pillars or the flower area. So I'm just gonna maybe do this side first. We have still the 2 additional layers of the andesite. And so we have a strip of the andesite going up here. We have the 3 in the middle. And then the extra 2 over here. So all of that is still the same when it comes to the andesite. And now we also just have the same windows right here with the extra layers of andesite at the top. And that's all there is to it. So we'll then do the same thing on that side. So here we go, this is now what the backside is looking like. And now let's go at the sides of the house. So we have this section still to do right here, as well as for that side. So we'll start on this side first, and we're just over here on the right side of the house, so the garages are over there on that side. So you could just continue with the andesite. I'm going to add 2 additional layers on top of here, and we're going to stop it until we line up where these stairs are. So we have the first layer, we'll bring it over until we're lined up with that first stair, and now we'll go up on the next layer, we'll do the same thing, and we'll bring it over until we're lined up where this stair is, so just 1 more further. And now, we're going to have another layer right here going up, and then we're going to have a window the same exact way that we did that bottom one, so we're just going to line up with it. And now the rest of this wall is going to be filled in with andesite. So we'll fill all this in here, and then we'll bring it over, I'll just bring it over to here right now. So I'll just bring this all the way towards the top. And now I'll follow along where these stairs are. So I'll go on this side, we'll just bring it up until we can't go up any further, so right there. And now let's follow along where these stairs are, so we'll work our way back down. And now you can just fill in all the remaining space here at the top above those blocks. So from the inside, you can still see the opening here following along the roof. So I mentioned in the beginning of part 1 in the intro that I didn't use any of the space here in the roof on this lower side, and I didn't use any of the space here above the garages. So this opening here just wasn't really big enough to have a full-size doorway like I usually would for my builds. So I decided just to leave it empty, and I didn't use any of the space, and I just covered this up with an interior wall. But I did mention that you could just have a set of regular Minecraft doors going through here, so you could just have a little hallway, And then you could have another bedroom and bathroom on this side. And it's the same over here. So you just have a set of Minecraft doors going through here with a little hallway. And you could just have whatever you want over here. This is a lot of space you could work with. But I decided not to use it because I couldn't have that full-sized doorway. But I wanted to just be sure to leave this open for you guys so you could use this space if you want to. So it should be looking like this, just following along where the roof is. So we still have that opening. And then on the outside, it's all filled in with a solid wall. At least that's what it looks like with the andesite. So let's go ahead and do the little feature below this window with these stairs. And then the flower pots with the flowers. And then we'll go over on this other side. We're going to do the same thing that we just did over there, except we're going to continue with the 2 windows, just like we did at the bottom. Over there you can see we just had the 1 and we left that one blank. So we have the 2 additional layers of the andesite. We'll bring it over till we're lined up with that stair. We have the next one lined up with that stair, so it's just 1 block further. We have a set of blocks going up right here. And then we just have the same 2 windows as the bottom, with a single space down the middle in between them. So it's looking like this so far. Let's go ahead and fill in these remaining 2 spaces of the andesite here. And now we'll just follow along where these stairs are. You can work your way back down. And now just fill in all the space at the top above them. So there we go once again. Still have the opening here. And then on the outside, looking like this. Let's add the 2 little features here below the windows again. That is what it should be looking like. So now the final thing I'm going to do here in this video is this little feature here at the back. We'll fill it in, we'll add a doorway so it'll have access to the balcony back here. And then at the front we have a big window there. So let's go ahead and do this backside first. So you can switch to the smooth quartz blocks. We're going to have a layer going up along each pillar all the way up to the top. And then we're going to add just 1 more layer down here at the bottom. And now we'll mark out where the doorway is going to be. So you can switch to the white stained glass paints. We'll bring up 3 on each side. We'll curve out the top and the bottom. The empty space in the middle will be filled in with the dark oak fence. So that'll be for the handle. And then we have a set of upside down smooth quartz stairs above that. And then the rest of the space will just be some full blocks of the smooth quartz. So that's all we're going to do here for this backside. We'll head on up to the front. And we got a little bit more to do up here. So you can start out with the smooth quartz stairs. And we're going to be in between these pillars here. So we'll start at the bottom. And we're going to work our way up until we're lined up with the 5th block. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to have an upside down smooth quartz stair up against that pillar on that 5th layer. We'll do the same on this side. And then above that, we'll have a full block of the smooth quartz. And then we'll have another smooth quartz stair just right next to that. And then we'll have another full block on top of the stair. And then 1 here in the middle. And now here in this little corner part, like right here and here, we'll fill it in with a smooth quartz stair facing up. And then on top of the full block on each side, we'll have another stair. And then we'll have a full block right here in the middle. And then we'll top it off with a slab. So that's the little triangular shape that we have here. And now we're going to have another similar shape all the way up here at the top. So you can switch back to the smooth quartz stair. And we'll start here at the top, and we'll work our way down until we're lined up here on this 3rd block. We'll have another smooth quartz stair just upside down right there. We'll do the same on this side. We'll have a full block on top of it. Another upside down smooth quartz stair up against that. And then we'll have another strip of full blocks going across. So it is looking like this. Now let's go behind this on the inside. We're going to continue with the full blocks of the smooth quartz. And we're just going to follow along where we see all these full blocks here for the shape. So I'll start here. We have that full block. This one here. We have 2 here in the middle. And then another 2 on this side. And then we'll go ahead and have a set of full blocks going all the way up to the same height as the pillars on each side. And now here at the top, we just have a block here and here on this side as well, and within the few extra spaces all the way there at the very top. And now all of the other space we're just going to fill in with the white stained glass panes. It'll all work out pretty good, and it'll just go right up against those full blocks. So here at the top of this entrance doorway, we're just going to add some of the glass going straight across to the other side. And so we have an extra 3 right here. So from the outside, looks like this. The stairs go together with it nicely. It looks like it's kind of going into the stairs, but it's actually going into the full blocks here on the inside. So it looks good. And now I'll go back on this side, and we'll just fill in all the space here with the rest of the white stained glass panes. So there we go. From the outside again, it all looks good. So that is all I'm going to do here for part 2. I'm going to leave it at that. And in part 3, we'll be finishing the main exterior of the house. So we'll probably end up doing the roof up here for the second floor here in the middle. And then after that, we'll probably do all of the windows in the roof. We have some up here at the top as well. And then we have a balcony here at the back side. But yeah, after all that, the entire main exterior of the house will be done. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that here for part 2 for this tutorial on how to build this mansion. If it helped you, be sure to please leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in part 3.